Hello everybody, welcome to Bees Gold Honey Farm. I'm Fabio Martins, and with my wife Nadia, we are starting this YouTube channel to share our experiences with the honeybees and show our apiary. This is not intended to be a how-to-do video or a channel, but rather to show our experiences and what we do with them on a day-to-day basis, and so people can understand and appreciate how wonderful creatures bees are. Um, to get things out of the way, I know I have a weird accent. We are originally from Brazil and have been living in the US for about 15 years now. And 7 years ago, we bought this piece of property in close to Ellicottville, Western New York, in a very nice area. It's a wooded area with lots of wildflowers around, so a perfect place to raise bees, which we realized about 4 years ago when we started raising them. And the apiary has been growing steadily, and now we have, well, we used to have 14 hives. We lost 5 during this winter, and now we have 9 hives total. So I'm going to show to you what they look like and how it's set up and all of that. So this is what it looks like. The hives are set up on cinder blocks, and you can notice that there's a few now missing because I removed the dead outs we had this winter. It was actually the first time we lost hives. Previous winters I had 100% survival, and this year was the first time that quite a few actually. 4 of the established hives and 1 nucleus colony did not survive. Nucleus colony is just a small hive with 5 frames of bees that we try to get through winter, and then next season they become an established colony. You can see that the area is all wooded, and there's lots of resources for them around here. They can find lots of wildflowers, and they do thrive like crazy here. Today is second day of spring in 2021, and I just noticed the bees are starting to bring in pollen. I'm not sure where they're finding it because the trees around here should be the maples that should be producing pollen by now, but the maples in our yard, the flowers are not open yet, but I do see they're bringing in pollen. Another thing, in this area, we're in bear country, so when I established this place here for the bees, which is about, I don't know, 50 yards from the house, I had to install this electric fence because honeybees, honey, and bears, they don't go well together, at least not for the beekeeper. So this is an electric fence. I used to have a solar one, but now it's connected to an outlet, so it's always on, and it has been working very well. I never had any problems with bears. We have trail cameras around, and some bears did make it in the area. I had one in the porch of our cabin years ago, but he sniffed around the bee stuff. I had some equipment in there, but didn't do any damage. And he didn't even try to get into the apiary with the electric fence, which is really good. So this one is one of our best hives. Population is pretty large after winter, and I just noticed they're bringing in pollen. The pollen is the small yellow pellets you can see on their hind legs. Every now and then there's a bee that comes in with these yellow balls on their hind legs. They have this special feature in the legs where when they diss the flowers, the pollen gets into their hair, and with the legs, the hind legs, they transfer it to their hind legs, where they have a special feature which looks like a hook, and then they make these pellets that stick to their legs. They bring it back to the hive and deposit in the cells, where other workers peck it with their heads. And basically the pollen is what they need to produce new bees, is the protein source. And I see lots of them, which is a good indication that this is a very healthy colony. You can see that this particular hive is, or all of them, right? They're wrapped in this black plastic. This is something I had left over from my refurbishing my crawl space. It's a very heavy duty plastic, and basically the importance of the black plastic is to first help to avoid wind, excessive wind, going through the cracks in the hive walls, so the bees don't get chilled. But also it helps absorb the energy from the sun. Like today, we are in the upper 50s. I don't think we're gonna make it to the 60s. So with the sunshine, it helps warm up the walls of the hives, and then it warms the bees inside. And the bees only fly out when it's above 45, 50 degrees, and what they're doing today. And now they're trying to go out and find food. And it's the first day that I noticed that they're bringing something back, which is amazing. I don't know if the trees are providing nectar yet. Nectar is the carbohydrate that they need for energy. And so the maples are normally the first trees to bloom in this area. There's other things that are not very easy to find, like skunk cabbage is also a very good source of pollen and this time of the year. And there are plants that grow in the swamps. I saw some in a swampy area around here, but I don't think I have any in my property. Again, bees fly about 1 or 2 miles, maybe 3 from their hives, so they cover a very, very large area. And so they have thousands and thousands of trees around here to collect pollen nectar from as these trees bloom. And so this is the start of the season. I'll be sharing more videos as we go, and preparing the hives to grow during spring. And then as we take care of them, I'll be sharing these videos and more information. So please, any comments or questions, leave down below, and I'll be happy to answer to all of them. Thank you very much for watching.